Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's the first carry for Bo Scarborough. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
Yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
This is Scarborough. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They run. This is Scarborough. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Now it's Rodgers. And Robinson with a big catch. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. A first down and then some. 36 yards.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now Scarborough. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now they'll run it with Scarborough. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
3rd and 9.
Rodgers now to throw. They'll set up a screen for Dillon. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
And the 13-year man puts it through. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken about 7 yards deep, and Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Give him 14 on that one, and a 1st down. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Demetrius Harris, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
2nd and 10 now. It's Trubisky. That's complete to Demetrius Harris, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Bears.
Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
No gain.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Now here's a throw that's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Another Packers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
With the score, Packers 3, Bears 0.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
45.
They'll run for it with Bo Scarborough. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Second and goal from the 1.
Brings up second and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And this time he is in. Bo Scarborough hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Packers add on to their lead. A 1-yard run on first down, another one on second. Tell you, it doesn't do much for the yards per carry average, but it gets him 6 points.
And I just wonder in contract negotiations, do you show the 6 points scored, or do you show the yards per carry
I'm
first?
showing the 6 points.
No doubt about it. And his team benefits. They don't care about yards per carry. They just care about points up on the board.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-0 as they come up first and 10. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Out of the gun, Trubisky. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Harris. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Man open, it's Goodwin. They had 2 straight first downs, now a gain of 9 to set up second and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Again, it's Trubisky. He's going to let this go deep for Jay. And this is caught inside the 5. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Chicago.
Deshaun Jackson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bears have cut it to within a score. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Makes the score Packers 10, Bears 7. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
The first carry down for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive can... Continues. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Focusing on me, wasn't Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that. It's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where you permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is what we need.
He's checking. Side. Scratch. 6 guys. Check 6.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Roquan Smith, the Bears' leading tackler last season, makes the stop.
At the 40-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
26.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Check 59. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. 59. And watch your leg. 59 is Mike. 59 is Mike. Check. 59. Go. Go to 50.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he's going to have the Packers' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 43. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. A good rally to the football. Keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
Let's go, defense. Here we go.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers caught out left side by Robinson. And he gets it down to the 32. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
1st and 10.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Here's Rodgers to throw. He'll get this off to Jamal Williams. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So now after the face mask penalty, here's 1st and goal.
Check 15, check 15. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Kill. Outside. Kill. Hey, what?
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Crosby puts it through, and that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing here, Trubisky. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
That's caught by Jackson. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
And the Bears.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
That catch good for only a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 41-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Trubisky. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain there of 21 yards.
Down Bears.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw again, Trubisky. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Second and 10. It's Trubisky again. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Goodwin able to haul it in. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
Complete.
Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
1st down, Chicago.
Now Trubisky on 1st down. Looking left sideline, incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin, but it'll be 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Trubisky to throw again. This will be caught inside the 10. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. Now Jones. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Now it's Trubisky. Flush to his right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the former Bear, Adrian Amos. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Rodgers now to throw. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down.
They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted.
Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
They'll take over first.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin.
Trubisky's pass.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 2. Now Trubisky. Able to find Harris, complete. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line.
Pickup of 2 yards. And the Bears.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in a shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Final minute now of the third quarter. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Trubisky. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Chicago.
Aaron Jones, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bears can grab the lead with the extra point.
It is good.
Santos with the extra point, and that will put them on top here in the third.
13. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Packers 13.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. A quick throw out wide, caught by Robinson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The Packers on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
59, Mike, 59, Mike. 88. Mike, check. 59. Stop your whining. Mike's 59.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. He's got the tight end, Sternberger. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Now look out, Rodgers lost the football, and I think the Bears have recovered. They have. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready, and they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown.
Cairo Santos.
This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room where they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Shotgun now for Rodgers. They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirt.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown, Chicago!
To Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones
Touchdown,
with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bears turn that interception into a touchdown. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Is good. Makes the score Bears 28, Packers 13. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Adams hauling it in from Rodgers. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 30. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
And 4. At the Bears' 11-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Roquan Smith in on the tackle. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd.
It's Scarborough again. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Bo Scarborough with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Packers get a score closer. And it's good, so that will get them back within 1 score.
Makes the score Bears 28, Packers 20.
So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Deep ball for Goodwin. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Trubisky. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Harris. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This crowd urging on their defense. They're up and making noise. And they, in fact, will throw it. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Now it's Patterson. And he returns this to the 22.
Patterson on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Bears.
Trubisky to throw. He sets to fire deep. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
At the 35-yard line.
Now it's Trubisky. Flushed out right. Lets it go for Nelson. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Patterson on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Trubisky. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 20 yards on both of those plays back-to-back there. They are moving now. It's another 1st down.
First down, Bears.
Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Nelson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
A 6-yard.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
And the Bears are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. He's up to 87 yards receiving now, and it's a 1st down.
The 4-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
On the carry.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
4-yard line.
2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and a game winner in OT. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for Chicago, they move back over 500 now at 6-5. And they'll return home next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, it's starting to look like it won't be their year as they drop to 5-6. And they'll try again next week at home.
Kick it and go. Kick it and kick it and go.
You need a win, who need a win, that's all we do. I've been a king and I've been about mine. Never